Hi, this is Ladey from Keep Unfrozen. Do you grumble? I do. Don't like it, or I don't think I grumble very much. But lately, I've been challenged about how much I do grumble and what the reaction is when I do grumble, how it makes me feel, how it makes other people feel, how does God react when I grumble. Now, I have a little bit of sympathy for the Israelites when they were in the desert and having manna for their meals. And I think, at first it might be great, God's providing manna. But how soon in those 40 years did it become, manna for breakfast? At what point did it was, guess what we're going to have for breakfast tomorrow? Bet it will be manna. There's even a joke, but you need to read the blog for that, about what is the difference between manna and donkey hay. Read the blog. Let me know whether you find it funny or not. But grumbling happens and it creeps up on us. And if we don't do something about it, it becomes just part of the way we speak. But does it interfere with the relationship between us and God? How does Holy Spirit feel when we go, it's raining again, or it's too hot today? There must be a point where it's thinking, these people are never satisfied. I grumble, and I look back to see what makes me grumble, and usually it's because something's out of my control, or it's not going the way I want it to go. And I was just looking at it a second time to think, what's going on here? I may have told you this story before, but it's worth a retell. I was grumbling. I was grumbling because the expectation of a course that I was asked to go on didn't meet my expectations. I'd been asked by my wonderful minister to go on a course, and Dennis and I gaily went along, and we committed to 3 nights over a period of a few months to go on this course. A couple of hours out of our life, that's fine. But the first course didn't do anything for me. And I can remember muttering, well, that's 2 hours out of my life I'll never get back. And yet it made a difference to so many other people. They were wowing about it, telling me how it's changed their lives and that they're going to do even more. And I'm thinking, really? But that wasn't the main grumble. The main grumble came when it was the second session. And it was with a bit of trepidation that I thought, it's that course coming up. That in itself was fine. But then I looked at the weather report and it was going to be sunny. And I said to Dennis, it's really sunny. I would rather be on the garden. I'd rather be doing my bricklaying than going on that course. It was a bit boring, wasn't it? And on the grumbles came. And he just looked at me and laughed. Then came the opportunity to do another course, one on wood carving, which really appealed to me. And I said to Dennis, look, I'll go and do that instead, shall I? I'd much rather do that course. To which, being the wise guy he is, he said, you've already committed yourself on that day and you gave your word. And then he left it as that. So I reluctantly went on the second course. And did I grumble? I not only grumbled about it, I told other people, I've got to go on this course at the church and I really don't want to, and I'd much rather be doing and going off on what I'd rather do. Didn't get the reaction I wanted. They just went, really? Okay. But I continued to moan, and all driving to the course. Oh, look at the sun, I could be out in the garden. Oh, are we going to get anything out of this course today? Not a good place. But the course was fantastic. God has a sense of humour sometimes, I'm sure, because he really made me sit up and be wowed. It was a course that has changed my prayer life. It's changed the way I pray with other people, because it focused on James 5:13-16. And it made me realise that actually prayer comes from inside first. So when someone says to me, will you pray with me? I say yes, but I ask them to pray first for themselves. That way I can hear what they really want to say. And my prayers then back it up. And it is just transforming the way I pray and the way our prayers are in our connect groups. Now, interestingly enough, I'm just putting the quote because I can never remember them, from Isaiah. It says, those who complain or grumble will accept instruction. And I got instructed. So much so that I was so wowed. I'm thinking, I can't wait for the next session. This is so good. I had to say sorry to God for my attitude. I had to go back to friends and say, you know that course I was moaning about? Well, actually, this is what happened, and it was fabulous. Good news is sometimes harder to tell than the bad news. Don't quite know why that is. Anyway, I have put together 10 top tips when the grumbling gremlins get hold of us and what we can do about it. Have a look, tell me about yours, tell me what you'd like to do, and I'll speak with you soon. Lady Adey, keep on frozen.